Hello, everybody. How we feeling, man? Oh my God. I am still on Mars. My head is still on Mars. What a performance. Wow. 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 And wow. Guys, hey, I'm going to start losing my mind right now in a second. Bro, what a performance from Arsenal. We genuinely disintegrated that Newcastle side away from home. St. James's Park is not an easy game, yet we made it look easy. Of course, the scoreline, last minute winner, it doesn't really showcase that. But in terms of just the performance alone, Newcastle got handled today. Not the same way they handled Liverpool a few weeks ago. They got handled. And this is why I believe Arsenal are the most serious title contenders in this title race. Call me crazy. I don't care. But hold on. I need to promote my own live stream. So let's quickly do that. But how are we feeling today, boys? Because that performance was genuinely something I don't think we've ever experienced that in a while. In a while, we won't experience that. That is an unbelievable performance from minute 1 to minute 90. Absolutely dominating that Liverpool side, that Newcastle side. Bro, we got a lot of things to talk about today, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It is crazy. Let me see if I'm live. Look, I'm live right now. Live as we speak. Live as alive. Can I not click on my own live? It's interesting. 1 second, boys. I'm trying to pull up the live on my phone so I can see the chat. But for some reason, I can't see it. But we got 7 likes. I can see that. I can see the. Let me see my own live. God damn it, bro. Something's always gotta go wrong. Serious right now, man. God damn it. Oh, just got a notification. We got 1,000 likes on the recent post on Instagram. That's always good to see. That's always good to hear. Yeah, well, I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull up my own live right now. I can't see the chat, lads. I can't see the chat. Hold on, bear with me for a second, boys. There we are. There we are. We got 20 people in the live. I was not expecting that. Okay, we got the chat up. We got so much to discuss today, boys. Let me do some shout outs, man. Shout out Valid Cat. Shout out Toxic, my guys. But wow. Are we lagging? Is the live stream lagging? I don't think we are. But honestly, guys, what are we thinking? How are we feeling about that performance, man? Thank you for calling me the GOAT, man. What a performance from the boys. From minute 1 to minute 90, absolutely destroyed that Newcastle side. Shout out Vicky, guys. Make sure you help the like button. Make sure you drop the hype button as well. It helps it get pushed down to the algorithm. It supports your boy. But damn, how are we feeling about that performance? Because that was jaw-dropping. Final minute winner. Gabriel saves the day. I love your channel. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Hi, badass gang. How we doing, brother? Gyökeres was actually looking sick today. Honestly, I said this during the game. Victor Gyökeres' game looks so much more improved. This is a game where we need to see something of Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres needs to show us in a big game that he can actually provide value other than, scoring a goal. And even then, he's relying on service. Today, he was really getting in the thick of it. He was causing his centre-backs hell. He was causing them problems from minute 1 to minute 9. That's what I want to see from Victor Gyökeres. The hold-up play, the runs in behind, the little 1-2 touches, even dying into the box. If he does miss a chance, I'm not mad. As long as he's making those opportunities where he's running into the channels. That's what I want to see from Victor Gyökeres. And today, he impressed me so much. And I want to see more of that. I want to see him do that week in, week out at St. James's Park. What a test to put in such a good performance. I'm so proud of him, man. Honestly, man. Shout out Jacka. Shout out Dora Edits. Oh my days. Thank you, man. Thank you. Odegaard was amazing. Odegaard was unbelievable today. The performance, to come off the bench and put off that sort of performance, that's what I expect of my captain. And my captain delivered. And that's all I ask of Martin Odegaard. I said this on the Cannon Fodder podcast. Make sure you check that out. But Odegaard, I want to see more of him. I want to see him really take games to the scruff of the neck and put in performances that we know he's capable of. This is the season where he has no choice but to step up in an Arsenal shirt. He's obviously started off a little bit unlucky in terms of, the injuries and whatnot. But for him to come back, first game off an injury, and put in that level of performance, the ball he slid in for Miles Lewis-Skelly, Odegaard never does that type of ball. He doesn't do that. He's usually afraid to play that dangerous ball. But because, it just seems that he just seems refreshed. The new trim, the new season, the new kits, coming back from injury, he looks refreshed. And having him next to Eberechi Eze, it takes that creative burden on him. Creative burden off him, so that he can actually focus on areas where he's actually really good at, which is, keeping the ball ticking, controlling the game, dictating the tempo. That's Martin Odegaard. Odegaard isn't that type of player to find you that final ball. Although today he found that final ball, he needs someone like Eberechi Eze with him. And them two together looked unbelievable. The combinations, the 1-2s, where Odegaard will collect the ball from deep and just find Eze in that pocket. And then Eze will get into that pocket, turn and play that first time ball. Beat 3-4 man. Create the chances. Them two complement each other so well. And Mikel Arteta, I need to see that more from you. I want to see that happen so much more. Eberechi Eze linking up with Martin Odegaard. I think that link up, that duo, is going to be unbelievable. I want to see more of that. And honestly, today that was the key. That was the key difference. That Mikel Merino header was amazing. Honestly, Mikel Merino, a lot of people have been scrutinizing him for starting, which isn't his fault. But the one thing you cannot scrutinize Mikel Merino is him scoring the clutch goal, coming in clutch last minute with a header, coming off the bench. I think certain players are just better off the bench. Even Martinelli today, he came on, he looked sharp. He didn't look out of place, which, was the case for Martinelli for quite a few seasons now. Yeah, for the past few games, when you start Martinelli, he looks a bit clueless, but now you can just see the confidence is just oozing out of him. Certain players are just better off the bench. Mikel Merino is one of them. Leandro Trossard is one of them. Martinelli is one of them. I don't want to see them start. I want to see them come off the bench and make that difference. And today, honestly, unbelievable. Let's get some shout-outs out, man. Honestly, bro, my throat's hurting I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited, man. The title race is alive. We can win the Premier League, boys. It's gonna happen. Love from Zimbabwe. Appreciate that, my bro. Love from the US. Appreciate that, my guy. Boston. Odegaard. Oh, I'm loving the fact that everyone's loving Odegaard right now, man. Because that's what I want to see, man. I want to see connection. Positivity within the fan base. I think Odegaard, he's been under so much scrutiny recently. I want to see people really praising him for the performance he put in today. Because without Odegaard today, we don't win. It's that simple. The cross he put. Our corners today, I'll be honest with you, were not impressive. We kept hitting it at Pope. We kept overhitting them. But Odegaard comes on, 90th minute winner, crosses the ball perfectly, pinch perfect cross into Gabriel's head for him to win the game. What is that guy on about? Raya, I'm not impressed. Did someone say they're not impressed with David Raya? I thought David Raya was unbelievable today. He's playing out the back, the way he controls, the way he's collecting crosses. David Raya, mate, we hit a lick with him, bro. Unbelievable goalkeeper. Honestly, man, the performance all round from everyone today. Maybe Mascara had a bit of a shaky game, but I'm not going to get onto him. St. James's Park, it's not easy. But then again, Saliba came on. He done his thing, man. One of the best games this season. Odegaard stepped up, but thankfully the pen decision didn't cost us the game. If they get a penalty for that, we deserve the penalty for the Victor Gyökeres situation. It's that simple. And furthermore, we should have got a penalty for that Victor Gyökeres situation. If Victor Gyökeres touches the ball away from the defender, or Nick Pope in this situation, Gyökeres makes contact with the ball first. He hits it onto Nick Pope. That shouldn't count as Nick Pope intercepting the ball or tackling the ball or winning the ball. Gyökeres won the ball first, hit it onto him, yeah, and it's a faint touch. Nick Pope doesn't get too much contact on it. And then he takes out Victor Gyökeres, who still then could have chased the ball. It's a penalty all day long. And VAR, they tried their best today, man. And the fact that they're getting Liverpool fans refereeing our big games is still, that's a joke to me, in my opinion, bro. That just shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be happening. We got 34 people in the live. Make sure you hit the like, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. It supports your boy. It supports us a lot, man. It supports us a lot. Love from Kenya. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Trossard was absolutely unbelievable. I thought Trossard wasn't the greatest. However, one player who deserves so much praise, by the way, and someone said it in the chat, Mzing Agavi, I think I didn't pronounce your name properly there, but Jurrien Timber, oh my God, that is special. He is a special, special footballer. he will go down as Arsenal's greatest right back. I think he's the best right back I've ever seen. Call me crazy. Honestly, what can't he do? He wins the ball back every single time. On the ball, he'll jink free form, man. He's learning how to cross. He's got crossing in his game now. Unbelievable footballer, man. Unbelievable footballer. Jurrien Timber, bro. I'm lost for words. I might need to make a separate video just on Jurrien Timber, because the way he's changed his backline, the way he's changed this Arsenal team, changed everything, man. The recovery from Gabriel was unbelievable. A lot of people say that Gabriel's situation was a foul, but the ball, when Elanga hits the ball, yeah, it actually hits Gabriel's shin and then rises up into his hand. So then Gabriel actually blocks it with his shin first, and then of course his hand is a little bit of an unnatural position, but it's on its way down. It hits Gabriel's shin first, so it just can't be a penalty. I'm sorry, it can't be a penalty. But then again, if you give that penalty, then I need to see a penalty for that Victor Gyökeres situation. That's the only circumstance where I'll be like, you know what? Let them have the penalty, because we got the penalty in the first time. But, hey, man. Top performance all round, boys. Top performance. Despite the result of this match, I thought Newcastle were really poor offensively. I thought Newcastle were really poor full stop. They didn't really challenge us. I thought Voltemade, he impressed me a lot. Voltemade, he impressed me. Great header, to be honest with you. A lot of people say he pushed Gabriel. I don't think that's the case. Gyökeres is kind of concerning, don't you think? I thought Victor Gyökeres played good. If he gets a goal today, I'm giving Victor Gyökeres an 8.5 out of 10. But because he didn't get a goal, I'm going to give him a 6.5. But honestly, I'm seeing improvements in Victor Gyökeres' game. He looks more comfortable. He looks like he's gelling with the players more. You know, his first touches, his layoffs to the players like Abricheze, like Bukayo Saka, it's getting so much better because he's building that connection. And that's what you need. And that's what Victor Gyökeres needs. He needs time. Give him some time. He's going to click. And when he does click, a lot of you are going to be you're going to be dropping this celebration quite a lot. I'm telling you right now. But what are you feeling? I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you think we can win the Premier League? Because we are only 2 points behind Liverpool. They dropped points against Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park. We gained points against Newcastle away from home. What does that tell you? What does the messages, the symbols, guys? Look at the signs. We are more fit to win the Premier League than Liverpool right now. Liverpool, they've been getting away with murder for too long. They've been getting away with these 95th minute winners, the 97-minute winners for far too long. They've been getting away with it. Now, we can see them collapsing. Hopefully, we can pray. I'm praying on Liverpool's downfall right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I think injuries will be crucial. Honestly, we cannot have any more injuries coming up. We need to make sure our players stay fit. It's probably one of the first few games where we actually didn't get an injury, which is actually very surprising in my opinion. Usually we get an injury per game, unless Mosquera was injured, which is why Arteta subbed him off. But I just think Arteta subbed him off just to get Saliba in, because Saliba, you know, not Selhurst Park, but St. James's Park, starting to get a bit rowdy, and you need that experience. You need that player who's just going to give that calmness into that defence. There you go. Imagine Liverpool vs Arsenal at the Emirates and we score a late minute winner for them. Also, please withdraw Odegaard from international break. He cannot go international break. Rice shout out. Honestly, Declan Rice today was unbelievable. Winning the ball back. He played a lot deeper today, but it was so important to protect Zubimendi. And I thought Zubimendi was also unbelievable today. Kept the ball ticking. Started so many different attacks. And I thought Zubimendi, you know, you could say that against the likes of Joe Linton, against the likes of Tonali and whatnot, you could see Zubimendi struggling. I thought he handled himself really well. Won a lot of headers in the air, which was actually quite surprising. But I'm really impressed with Zubimendi, man. This was a game where he had a lot of eyes on him. He had a lot of eyes on him, Martin Zubimendi, and he came out really strong. I'm telling you right now, it's looking good, man. But yeah, and any other questions? Any other thoughts on the game? I wanna get your guys' thoughts as well. Whew, damn. Newcastle had thugs in midfield, and our midfield humbled them. That's the thing. They had a really strong midfield. Newcastle's midfield, we saw it against Liverpool. They can bully anyone in the Premier League. But today, they couldn't do it to us. And a lot of people have been getting on to Mikel Arteta. How dare you? How dare you? A lot of people say he plays with the handbrakes on. He's too defensive. We ended the game with a 2-1-7 formation. You tell me how that's defensive. You tell me where the handbrakes are. The handbrakes were broken. To be playing a 2-1-7 formation at St. James's Park to then get the winner, Mikel Arteta, you are my gaffer. Never doubt my gaffer. I'm telling you right now. The starting 11 today, he learnt from his mistake. He went with a really offensive starting 11, starting Eberechi Eze in that number 10, who I think needs to start in that number 10 going forward. And if we do want to integrate Ødegaard into this team, I want to see him and Eze play in that midfield together. Because them two, hey, exciting. Very, very exciting. Saka was really good. Saka had moments, but I still want to see more from Bukayo Saka. But then again, has just come back from injury. But you know, Bukayo, he was good today. He was good today. I just need to start seeing him get those goals and assists in the score sheet. But it will come. It will come. Coming back from injury, can't expect too much. Let's be honest now. Did you like Gabriel's performance? Gabriel was a rock in defense. Gabriel was unbelievable today. I'm so impressed, man. I'm so impressed. Love from Switzerland. Appreciate that, bro, man. Appreciate that. Guys, remember, make sure you hit the like button. How many likes are we on now? Let me check. We are on 38 likes. Wow. Let's try and get 50 likes on this live stream. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, guys. It helps out a lot. Maybe he's been slightly more underwhelming than expected, but that's just him saying his standards. So, hi. Who are you talking about there? Oh, Bukayo, I assume. Yeah, no, Bukayo, he was good today. But I have really high standards of Bukayo Saka. I expect him to really level up his games in the coming weeks. 100%. Vic Gyökeres win the Golden Boot. Let him start scoring more goals, and then we can have our Golden Boot discussions. But I'm impressed. I'm seeing a lot of good signs from Vic Gyökeres today. I wanted to just keep going, man. Just keep going. That's what I have to say to Vic Gyökeres. Just keep going. If we could, what signing would you like in January? We got the players we have. We got the players we need. As long as no one gets injured, we don't even need to sign anyone. But if we could sign someone, give me Rodrigo. Still being phased out that Real Madrid team. I ain't complaining if we get a Rodrigo, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. If you want Eze and Ødegaard midfield, who should be dropped? Now that's a very interesting question. I think if you play Ødegaard, you need Declan Rice in that base, which does mean Zubimendi does get dropped. However, you could also play Zubimendi. Zubimendi would get dropped in that situation. But then again, I wouldn't start that midfield every single week. But I'd like to see that midfield happen more often. Whether it's Ødegaard coming off the bench like it was today, or Eberechi Eze coming off the bench, or Eze coming off the left wing, putting him into the midfield and subbing off Declan Rice halfway through the game, subbing off Zubimendi halfway through the game. But I just want to see more of Ødegaard and Eze in that midfield. Them two just playing together here, just pulling the strings, making things happen. It's so fun to watch. And I feel like teams are scared of that. Especially when we have control of the game. Make a sneaky £100 million bid for Rodrigo in Jan. Honestly, I think we can get Rodrigo for way cheaper than that. I think 70 million, 80 million, get me Rodrigo, man. But honestly, I'm not looking at signings right now. I just want my players to stay fit. I can't wait for Gabriel Jesus. Kai Havertz coming back from injury. Hopefully, they can make a really big difference going into the second half of the season. But guys, put this in perspective. Before October, we've played Newcastle at St. James's Park. We've played Liverpool at Anfield. We played Manchester United at Old Trafford. And we played Manchester City. All before October, and we're second place, 2 points behind Liverpool, who have scraped wins against teams they should be technically beating. Crystal Palace away, yes, difficult game. Palace are unbelievable right now. But if you're Liverpool and you are title contenders, you have to win that game. And all the other games, they've been struggling to get these results. They've been scraping these results with really poor performances, if I'm being honest with you. So I do think Liverpool, they're not as impressive as people are making them out to be. They're bailing themselves out with really clutch goals, which is something you do need in title challenges and title races. But I just think they're vulnerable. There's something there to be attacking, if that makes sense. What was the last Arsenal match you watched live? I actually went to the Arsenal Leeds when we beat them 5-0. That was really good. When Eberechi Eze got announced, that was really fun. I did get offered tickets to go to the Manchester City game, but unfortunately, I couldn't go. So, I mean, I don't really regret it too much, if I'm being honest with you, because it was a bit of a boring game. Other than the Martinelli final minute winner, would you sell Rodrigo if you had to sell Martinelli right now? The way Martinelli's playing, nah. I would. But Martinelli, he's really impressing me right now, and he came on again today. Looked really impressive. Looked really promising. Looked confident. You know, I want to see more of Gabriel Martinelli. VAR really wants Liverpool to win the league. Honestly, I don't understand why Liverpool fans are able to referee Arsenal games, especially Arsenal big games. It doesn't make sense. The referee today is a Liverpool fan. He has no right to be refereeing the game. The moment it went to VAR, I just knew it. He was going to rescind that penalty decision. Even when it happened, he was really down on himself. He waited a second and then blew the whistle and put it to the spot. He did not want to give us that penalty, man. I love Arsenal, Palace and Sunderland. This is the best start of the season I could ask for. Honestly, Sunderland have been really impressive. Granit Xhaka, hey, one of the signings of the season if you ask me, man. Bro, if Arteta starts Noni on the left, I'd love to see that happen as well. When Noni comes back, I want to see him start on the left. I want to see him really do well. And I want to see that attack of Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, Bukayo Saka with Eze behind them, or maybe even put Odegaard and Eze behind them. Imagine that. That would be unbelievable. Shout out Alberto. Eze or Madueke? Don't ask me that question, bro. They're both very different players. I want both of them. How about both of them? Is that too greedy? Oh, boys. I'm so excited, man. Can we get 50 likes though? We're on 46 right now. 47 right now. 3 more likes and we get 50, and it'll help your boy out quite a lot. All good, man. All good, man. All good. Why do Arsenal fans get called delusional when Liverpool fans exist? I feel like this notion of Arsenal fans being called delusional, we're just the most hated club. Everyone hates Arsenal. Right? Whether we say something to praise our players, we're considered delusional. Whether we say we're in a title challenge, we're considered delusional. When we say, hey, we're better than Manchester City, and then we end up being Manchester City, we get called delusional. And then when we lose to Manchester City or Liverpool and whatnot, people be like, oh, how did Arsenal lose that? You guys are so bad. But I thought we're delusional for saying we're good. It don't add up. Oh, hey, appreciate the 50 likes, guys, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 55, actually. You guys are legends, man. You guys are actual legends. You're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. What midfield do you think we should start next game? Who do we actually play next game? It should be a Champions League game, right? Let me double check. Who do we play next game? That's poor for me. Olympiacos at home. I'd go with a strong 11 again. I want to get in the top 8 of the Champions League. Midfield, I want to see, you know what? Scrap it. Give me Odegaard, Eberechi Eze, and Declan Rice in midfield against Olympiacos. I just want to watch it. I want to see how that happens. Now imagine Szoboszlai didn't score that damn free kick. Exactly. Things would be so different if Szoboszlai didn't score a free kick. People got onto Arsenal fans they got onto Arsenal full stop for not beating Liverpool at home when Liverpool are technically the favourites and they should be winning the Premier League, but we only lost with free kick, and when you look at the stats of that game, we actually played better than Liverpool. We had more XG, we created more chances, we put the ball in the box more, we got more shots off, but Arsenal get scrutinised. It's just an agenda thing, man. Can you shout out Alberto Stato? Shout out, man. Shout out. How long till 10k sims? Guys, help me get to 10,000, please. We're so close, man. We're so close. But let's get 9,000 first. You know, set our sights short first, and then we'll reach the big dogs of 10k soon. But yeah. Calafiori is really impressing me right now. Defensively solid, on the ball, just a maverick. I love me a maverick, man. Calafiori, really impressive, man. And his form, unbelievable. His form, honestly, Riccardo Calafiori, he's keeping Miles Lewis-Skelly out of the squad, and that's not an easy thing to do, to be honest with you. But I love the competition. Miles Lewis-Skelly came on. I thought he looked really impressive as well. If he could get that ball into the box, Miles Lewis-Skelly would have had an assist, but hey, can't have everything. Zubimendi is not really ready for the Premier League. What are you talking about, man? I thought Zubimendi was unbelievable today. Victor Gyökeres, are you Bentner in disguise? You're taking the piss, bro. Thank you for subbing, bro. Thank you for subscribing, man. When he's back. Do you think he earns Player of the Month for September? I think Eze and Noni have been incredible. I don't think any Arsenal player will get Player of the Month for September. Do you think Liverpool will drop points against Chelsea? Chelsea, please. But Chelsea, they haven't even been impressive themselves, man. Like, I don't know, man. Chelsea, I'm not going to have my hopes up for Chelsea really, giving me faith, right? They just lost 3-1, for flip's sake. But you never know. Liverpool, they haven't been impressive either. So if Chelsea can get a result against Liverpool and we win our next game against West Ham at home, I'm excited. We could be first. We could be first in game week 7. But Let's hold our horses for now. Let's be patient and let's just win our games. Let's just win our games. I lost my game right at the end. Same here, brother. I was screaming. I was running up and down the house, man. You know when Gabriel headed that, I paused for a second. I'm like, wait, hold on. Did we just score? Hold on. Is the referee's going to blow this for, a foul or something? Did I just see something crazy? And then I started screaming. Absolutely unbelievable, man. How many Arsenal kits do you have? I have quite a few. I have 2 of this season's. I have the third kit and I have the home kit for this season. Who do you think is Arsenal's best player? Oh, good question. We have a lot of good players right now, but our best player is Bukayo Saka. It's that simple. Bukayo Saka is Arsenal's best player. But yeah, Timber. You talk about Timber again, man. So good. So good. But I'll be honest with you, Voltemade, he impressed me today. He looks like a really good player. I'll be honest with you, I would have loved to have signed Voltemade, scored the header, getting balls into the box. Imagine we signed Voltemade. Getting those balls into the box, in the corners, where you have Gabriel, Voltemade, Declan Rice will be taking the corners, but Saliba, all these giants in the box, bro, that would have been quite nice. And technically, he's really impressed me. So, good performance from him today. Do you think we'll win it this year? Ask me after the West Ham game and ask me if Liverpool lose to Chelsea. If Liverpool lose to Chelsea, I 100% believe that Arsenal will win the Premier League this season. I think we've been more impressive than Liverpool. I think Liverpool, although they've scored a lot of last-minute winners, they showed mentality, they've showed that knitting grit, they know how to win games. They haven't been playing good. It's that simple. And I feel like it's Mikel Arteta's the difference. Mikel Arteta is better than Arne Slot. So it makes sense. And Arsenal have more depth than Liverpool. If Liverpool get a serious injury to someone like Van Dijk, season's done. Season is done. If they get an injury to Konate, season's done. So there you go. Arsenal have had so many injuries so far, and yet we've been able to maintain these games. We've been able to yield so many good starting 11s because of the depth we signed, because of Andre Berta and the players he signed. He set us up perfectly, man. Keep the YouTube shorts up. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. If you do want to see a more condensed reaction on my match preview or match review, check out the shorts. Should be down below. Yeah, 3 certain things in life: death, taxes, and Gabriel scoring a header from corners. Thank you, Sims. You helped me keep up with everyone. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Shout out Arsenal Fishery, my guy. How we doing, people? Oh, let me see how many likes we are on the live. If we're on 60, that'd be pretty lit. Oh, we are on 60. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we're going to call it there. For a live. I will be making another YouTube video for my match reaction. I just wanted to go live, try something a little bit different today. But you will be seeing a YouTube video on my match reaction later on the channel. Maybe later on today. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But if you did enjoy this, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a like. Sims, thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you, bro. You should do a live stream when we play matches. What, you want to see live watch-alongs? I just don't have the energy, lads. I get tired of commentating. Love you, Sims. Thanks for the live. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Keep up the content. Appreciate that, broski. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'll go live more often after games, or maybe even before games. Let me know. Sims, love you, fam. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. Well, it was good live. It was good going live. You might see a Cannon Fodder episode on the Cannon Fodder channel, so make sure you check that out as well. But I'll see you guys later today, hopefully. I'll make a video for you guys. Don't watch that.